welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. If you are new here, my name is Eleanor. This is Millie, and this is my journey training for the Melbourne Marathon, which is on October 12th, 2025. I am at the end of my 10th week of training. I think I'm coming down with a bit of a sickness, so if I sound congested, that's why. Hopefully it's nothing. Just finished my last run for the week. I'll put a little picture here of what my running plan is. Why are you staring? She's staring at me in the mirror. Hi, do you want to say something? Oh, this week my goal was 81.6 for the week. I definitely hit that. I just don't know exactly what my total is right now. So in my plan, the bright pink is easy, shorter recovery runs. My recovery pace is a 6:30 a kilometre or more. I don't put like a definitive number, just no faster than 6:30. Green is my tempo days. So on my tempo days, I do a 3K warm up, then the tempo run at marathon pace, which for me is 5:20, and then a 2K cool down. So that is what 5K WD/CD is, 3K warm up, 2K cool down. Blue is my speed sessions. So on this, I also do a 3K warm up and 2K cool down on those speed days. This week I had intervals of 1.6 kilometers at my speed pace, which is about 440 a kilometer, with 600 meters recovery in between each one. The lighter kind of like salmony, pale red color is also in that easy pace range. I won't do the whole run at a 6:30 plus pace, but I'll do a decent portion of it, and then part of the run I usually push up into like my easy aerobic A or B pace. So they're kind of in like a same pace range as the bright pink days, but I've just put them as a different color just so I know that I've got a bit of a medium long run coming up, and I know that the whole run won't be in my easy recovery pace, whereas for the bright pink days the whole run is at that 6:30 pace. Before we jump into the video, every week I do a shout out for my favorite comment of the week, of my video 2 weeks before. So my week 9 video, I've actually got 2 shout outs today because they kind of touch on the same thing. One is from Madeline 9991, who said, "Girl, you gotta get some new pasta recipes." And my second shout out is for Natasha, who says that Chanel says put pepper on your avocado toast. And I just wanted to shout out both of those this week because they both are criticizing my diet, so I thought that they could both be read out together. Firstly, I do put pepper on my toast, and if you'd like me to film it next time, I can definitely do that, but I'm getting a bit sick of avocado on toast. But in general, yes, a lot of my meals are just the exact same thing repeated over and over again because I'm marathon training. I'm eating so much more than I normally do, and also I need carbs in like every single meal, and pasta is delicious and easy, especially it's easy to meal prep, so I don't have to cook every single day. If you'd like to give me any suggestions, Madeline, I will cook them on here and I will film it for you and I'll give it a go. But it's just a lot of effort to think of new meals and to risk making something poorly when I need to eat like 3 times the amount of food I normally do. Thank you, Madeline and Natasha, for watching anyways, and for your constructive feedback. I will try to take it on board. If you would like to have your comment read out in my week 12 video, then you can comment something on this one. You can give me constructive feedback if you want, or anything else. We can ask a question or anything. Thank you so much for joining me again this week, and this is my week 10 of marathon training. Monday morning, August 11th? Yes. Start of week 10 of training. We are officially in the double digits and just starting with a nice, rainy, slow, easy recovery 10K run this morning. I'm probably going to get soaked again. If I don't film anything, it's because my phone is too wet. I'm actually not feeling too bad after my weekend of 25K run on Saturday, City to Surf yesterday. I don't know if like I'm feeling stronger or if I'm just so used to running on really tired legs now because of this plan that I've forgotten this is not normal for my legs to feel this way. So I think that they feel fresh, but they actually don't. Or maybe both. But either way, it's good. Soy milk. Breakfast, I'm having Vegemite toast. It's also a bit burnt, so that's why it's extra dark. It's not just all Vegemite. And some apple and my protein smoothie. My run was good. I just took it nice and slow because I'm, very tired from this past weekend. And it just started raining right as I finished in like the last kilometer or so. And it's still raining, so I could not walk nearly. So we're just gonna have to do some games and some mental puzzles together. At the gym, I had my back and core day. So starting with RDLs, I did a warm-up of 10 with just the bar, which is 20 kilos. And then bumping up to 40 kilos, I did 2 sets of 12. And then on 45 kilos, 2 sets of 10. And sorry about the weird angles. There were people kind of where I wanted to film. Then I moved on to my core routine. So hanging leg raises, I did 15 of these. And then on the Roman chair hyperextension, I think it's called, with a 10 kilo plate, I did 10 reps. And I didn't feel like filming the rest of my core routine because it's the same thing that I do in all my other videos, but I'll just put on the screen a list of what I did. I'm eating.
I've done 162 pages today.
Thank you.
As well, and then I did tell you that's the reason why.
Tuesday morning. Walk with Millie. Touch. Good girl. Tuesday morning. I have a tempo run today. I actually managed to get a full 8 hours of sleep after coming home from uni late last night. So I feel good and rested, and I've just walked Millie, so I'm warmed up. And I've got a 13k tempo, which isn't too long, but with my warm and cool down, that's an 18k run, which should not take me more than 2 hours, so it'll be okay. And it's my longest run this week, so I just gotta get it out of the way, and it's also my last run in a 6-day block that I'm doing before a rest day tomorrow. So I just need to get it done, come home, meal prep, study, just hang out in the warmth because it's been quite rainy and up and down cold for the past week or two. 10k's done, 7 tempo, 6 tempo to go, 2k cool down. I'm so tired. K's done, 13 at marathon pace. Woo! 2k cool down now. Smoothie. Breakfast time. After, fluff or maybe dog hair. I've got, I think, one more breakfast worth of cheese left, and then I've run out of cheese, and I won't be buying it, I don't think, for a while. My run today was so tough. I'm coming off of, easy run Thursday, speed training Friday, 25k Saturday, city to surf on Sunday, and then an easy 10k yesterday. And then to do my tempo run today, my legs were so tired. Unlike most of my runs lately, not most of them, a lot of my runs lately, I have been, especially my fast days, I have been feeling like I can't do this, it's so hard, but I've still been hitting my pace goals every single time, and I can just do it, which is great. I also had 2 gels on my run. I had a caffeine one at 6Ks, which was 3K warm-up, 3K tempo. Then I had one. And then I had a second gel at, I think, 11Ks, which would have been after 8Ks of the tempo. So I had 5Ks of tempo running left to go. And they both worked well. I actually felt, I don't know, after like 10Ks, and I don't know if it's because I changed scenery at 10Ks, or if it's just like, I feel like a lot of long distance runners kind of, I hear this where you kind of switch into a new gear almost, or like you actually settle into the run after 10Ks. I mean, that distance like changes a lot, but yeah, once I hit 10Ks, I was like, oh, I can actually keep going. Before, up to 10Ks, I felt like I was kind of like white knuckling it a little bit, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. So that's all done. Today I just have to meal prep for me and for Millie, and study, and that's about it.
It's you girls, but he doesn't do it for me. I'd rather have Stephanie.
Having a baby pea snack. I used to have this all the time as my favorite snack, and I forgot about it for a while. But I'm hungry, and I think this cold food will help wake me up because I'm falling asleep doing my readings. Oh, some frozen baby pea. Whoops. Oh, thank you. Happy Millie. What's that face? Come here. That sounds awful. Why would anyone want that? I really want these mini cookies. I love mini cookies. I'm gonna get some. Look for some breakfast foods I could eat. I'm in the cereal aisle. I've never been a cereal person because it seems like so sugary to have first thing in the morning. Maybe I should become a cereal person. Please give me some breakfast ideas besides bread. Try this dairy-free cheese. When I first went vegan, when I was like in 2015, bio cheese is disgusting to me. So let's see if it's any better. Now this is obviously not for pasta, but I feel like for pizza, that's the closest thing I'll get. Obviously, like I'm not going to use cheddar, fake cheddar cheese. So maybe this one. There's a pigeon in here. Poor guy. I'm making pasta. Once this water boils, I'll move it to the back and then put the pan here. But I've just prepared everything. So I've chopped some garlic and chili and mushrooms and cherry tomatoes. That probably only took like no more than 10 minutes to just prepare. And then once the water's boiling, and then I'll start frying. That takes like another 10 to 15 minutes. And then like 5 to 10 minutes to clean up, or maybe 10 minutes to clean up. And then that should make at least 4 meals. So I need tonight's dinner, Wednesday work lunch, Wednesday uni dinner, and Thursday work lunch. Hopefully also Thursday dinner. I just did a taste test of this. I'm not convinced it's edible. Oof, I was hoping vegan cheeses would have gotten better in the years since I've been vegan, and I'm sure they have. I'm sure there are many good ones. This is not good. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I'll try it with the pasta, but I don't want to ruin my pasta. Where I step, she is always suddenly sitting on my foot. The pasta is boiling away. This will heat up. That'll be done in 10 minutes, and hopefully this will take about the same. Garlic and chili first, just for like probably less than a minute. Some white wine. Probably 2 tablespoons. Oh, not 2 tablespoons. 2 dinner spoons. feel like I left the mushrooms too big. Now I will add some rocket and spinach. Oh, that looks better with it cut up smaller. All done! Yay! Really only made enough for tonight, lunch and dinner tomorrow, and then there's like, that's not enough for an extra meal. So honestly, that might be my seconds tonight, which is disappointing. I'm gonna have to buy lunch on Thursday. Wednesday morning, no run today, my off day, which is much needed. Just really walk, and then I will have work and gym and uni later today. I love you. She's so cute in the sun. Hello. My breakfast. Oh my goodness. How come you're always here? What? Dogs can't even have avocado. Good girl. Then on my break, it was my leg day. So first I did Bulgarian split squats, a warm-up set with no weight, and then with a 10 kilo dumbbell, I did 10 on each side for 4 sets. Then on the leg or hamstring curl machine, on 22.5 kilos, I did 3 sets of 18 reps. And then I just finished on the adductor with 25 kilos, 3 sets of 8. And I don't really know exactly what this does, but I kind of just wanted to sit down and not do something too hard to finish up, although this was kind of hard. Cheese and cracker snack. Like, it's just... I gotta do it this weekend because it's been like 5 weeks now, like, be so for real.
Life-wise to go sometime.
Thursday morning walk with Millie. After this, I shall be doing a second running commute to work. I'm on my period, so I'm really quite tired. But I think running will help me feel better. Hi. I love you. I love you so much. Second running commute, only 10 Ks today, not 11. And I put chafing cream on because last week I got chafing, but I think it was because it was raining. I always get extra chafing in the rain. Almost 10 Ks done! Yay! These trees are so tall. Then for my final gym session of the week, I had my upper body day. Starting on this machine, it's just called an upper back machine. I'm not sure if there's another name for it, but on 27.5 kilos, I did 4 sets of 10. Then I moved on to the seated chest press machine. I've actually never used this piece of equipment before, so I don't know if I've got the seat set up at the correct height and everything, and if my form is great. But I did a warm-up set on 20 kilos, a set of 12, and then on 27.5 kilos, 3 sets of 10. And I've only ever gone up to, I think, 20 kilos doing chest press lying down with dumbbells, so it was cool to be able to get a bit more weight on using this machine. Next, I did lat pull downs on 35 kilos, 3 sets of 6. And I think I should be getting the bar down closer to in front of my chest, so I might drop down to 30 kilos next time and make sure I'm working on that. And then finally, I just did lateral raises with 4 kilo dumbbells, 2 sets of 12. My dinner, I got some sushi, vegetarian gyoza and spring rolls. Yummy! Friday morning. starting to sprinkle. Friday morning, I'm doing speed training now. I'm doing the same one I did 2 weeks ago. So 3K warm up and then 3 intervals of 1.6 kilometers at 4:30 with a 600 meter recovery jog. Yes, 3 of those and then a 2K cool down, which will be 11.6 Ks in total. And I actually just realized this is my last speed training session. So in Hanson's marathon method, the first 10 weeks are speed training, and then the next 8 or 7 weeks you have strength training. And my speed training intervals are shorter, so they've been from 400, 600, 800, 1.2, 1.6 in distance at a 4:30 kilometer pace. Now moving into strength training, my intervals will be, next week, the first week will be 6 intervals of 1.6 kilometers. So the same distance as this week, the same distance for the interval of this week, but more intervals. But my pace for strength training is around 5:10 a kilometer. And then my intervals will be 2Ks, 3Ks, 5Ks. So the week after next, I'll be doing 4 intervals of 2Ks at 5:10 with 800 meters recovery, and then, so on for the next few weeks. So yeah, a 5:10 pace will be considerably easier to maintain for that longer distance than 4:30. I might still call those days my speed session days in my videos, just because I think calling it my strength training days, it just sounds like I'm going to the gym. Yeah, so I should give today my all, really. I woke up and I was I was walking Millie. I'm feeling quite tired, just physically exhausted. But this is the last time in my training mode that I have to go to 4:30 pace. So I can do it. I'm having a bread snack. I just had a quick bowl of porridge and then I had to go straight to the podiatrist. I didn't film it, and now I'm back home having a bread snack. And I think my shock wave therapy, I think that's what it's called, at the podiatrist is working really well. I thought she was wagging her tail before. I thought I was maybe developing plantar fasciitis, but I just had 4 sessions of this now, and the heel pain is really going away. So I think we kind of nipped it in the bud, but I still have 2 more sessions. Can you calm down? She's so desperate for my bread. Rainbow! Rainbow dog! Sushi for lunch. Yummy! Hello, smiley doggy. You have such a nice smile. Afternoon walk with Millie now, and I did not mention this earlier, but I'm also celebrating today 2 years sober, which is pretty exciting and cool. And my first year, my 1 year anniversary of being sober, I feel was a big oh my god, that's such a big date, it's so amazing. Obviously this is also important, but it's kind of come in my life without as much ceremony, because it's kind of just oh, of course I'm sober, this is just the way it's meant to be, this is just normal, this is my life now, which is very nice. And it's a good reminder to just kind of reflect on how my life and how my body and mental state and just everything has changed being sober. Wow, what an orange sunset. I am having yummy noodles for dinner. I love these so much. Saturday morning, I have 2 16K runs this weekend. One today, one tomorrow. So I'm going to take today's run probably pretty easy since I had speed training yesterday. And then tomorrow I will be doing the same route tomorrow, but on the flat or downhill parts of the run, I'll try to build up to like my different aerobic A and B paces, and then also into my long run range of around like 5:45 to 55. And then I might as well, like in the second half of the run tomorrow on the flat bits, push up into my marathon pace of 5:20 for a kilometre or two. That's the plan. It's kind of hard to plan different paces on this run because it's just so up and down the whole way. But today will just be taking it easy and letting my legs recover a bit from yesterday's speed session. $16K is done. I just saw my sister and mum walking Millie, and I ran past and Millie started chasing me. Anyway, good run. I put my, I was, taking a video at the beach, running along the shoreline, and I put my phone back on my armband. Sorry, I put my phone back on my arm, on my armband. And then like 1 second later, I went to just like adjust the music, and I went to grab it, and it was just not there. Just the armband was there, my phone wasn't there. I was like, oh my God, no. And I like looked around, and I just could not see my phone anywhere. And the waves were just like gently coming in and out. And I was like, my phone has been swept out to sea. And then a little wave went out, and I saw my phone, and I was like, quick. And I had to like step in the water and grab it, and the waves were like gently coming in and out, and a wave kind of went over it and I couldn't exactly see it. That was so stressful, but it worked fine. It still works fine now. I'm having smoothie for breakfast, well, smoothie with my breakfast, and I've got noodles in the microwave, and I'm just trying to export everything from my phone onto my laptop now. Thankfully I did a big export over the past few weeks, so most of my photos and videos are already off. Just doing the new stuff that I've gotten now because I dropped my phone in the ocean, and I'm worried that it's gonna like randomly stop working in a few hours or something.
Want some drinking?
Here comes the aeroplane.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you.
Can you get some of farms?
Yeah, can I get some? Can you cut some of the cake?
Yeah.
And then just give us back the... We just got home from lunch, but I'm ready for dinner straight away. Sunday, the last run of week 10. I can't believe how quickly these weeks are flying by. Tomorrow will be week 11. I just have a 16K run today, same as yesterday. But yesterday I was more kind of letting myself, or forcing myself, to stay in my easier range for most of it. Today I am going to try to push up into my long run range, which is around 5:45 to 5:55 for more of the run, and then also push up into my marathon pace of 5:20 for maybe a kilometre or two, or just some sections. But this whole run is really up and down, so it's hard to kind of plan my paces. So I'm just gonna let myself take the inclines pretty easily, but all the flat and downhill bits I will push up into that range. I need to not drop my phone in the ocean today. That was terrible. And my phone and the phone case smelled salty and weird for the rest of the day. And also my phone really just got washed away. So I really don't want to do that. I backed up everything. So I've got all my photos and all of that. But I'd still like to keep my phone out of the ocean. $16K is done. I feel so weak. My legs hurt so much. I was trying to push up faster on all the flat bits, but I could barely hit like 550 and only on like some very small sections. A lot of my run, I don't really count for how much incline there is. There's a couple big hills, but even outside of that, there's just a lot of smaller up and downs as well. That just makes it, hard to do a faster pace. So I didn't really do any like full kilometers at my marathon pace or at my long run pace. But I just did like segments of those kilometers at that pace, but only smaller segments. Anyways, time to walk my dog. It's just completely exploded in the microwave. It looks like I vomited everywhere. In a different bowl, and I've got some banana and honey because I feel like I lost like. Just wait there quietly, please. I feel like I lost all my porridge when it exploded. And I used 2 packets because 1 packet of porridge I think is enough. I was quite hungry. But it's all over the napkin in the microwave instead. But I think this will be good. My best friend at work is leaving and our last day together is tomorrow. So I've just made some cupcakes. I've made chocolate, vanilla, and also some carrot cupcakes. I don't really like cupcakes, they're too sweet. Especially with icing. But I really like these vanilla ones with no icing. They're actually quite tasty. So this is my afternoon snack. All done. I've got 7 chocolates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 vanilla cupcakes with vanilla, just like icing, sugar and butter icing. A plain vanilla cupcake for me. And then 2, 4, 6, 7 carrot cupcakes with cream cheese frosting. And I've put 2 over here as well for my mom. Evening walk. Little kookaburra again. Oh my gosh, that's 2. And a minor bird. Pasta for dinner. That is the end of week 10. Besides baking and running and walking Millie, I've just been studying the rest of the day. I just finished for tonight. I've got to go to bed soon so I can wake up early for my 13K run tomorrow before work. So thank you for joining me, and tomorrow we start week 11.